on the inside cover, so this was the front page, on the inside cover right here, I want you to write the golden rule of algebra. And the golden rule of algebra is to do unto one side of an equation as you do to the other. So pause the video and make sure everybody has that down. So on that same side, golden rule of algebra here, the goal is to get the variable by itself, to get x by itself, y to it by itself, z to by itself, anything by itself is what we're trying to do. Okay? And then variables are letters that can be replaced with different numbers. So you can write a bunch of different variables there if you want to. You can pause the video and get that done. Then step 1, this should be on the first page here. Step 1 is to eliminate parentheses. And yesterday we worked on distributing. That's what we're going to do here. So for example, if we have 12 equals 3 times x plus 4. You guys know now that this is going to say 12 equals 3 times x is 3x, and 3 times 4 is 12. Okay? So that's the first step. Make sure that everybody gets that and an example down on that page. The next page is to add, and actually I don't want that to say add, I want that to say combine like terms on both sides. So if we have 3x plus 7 plus 2x equals 4x minus 2 minus x, then on both sides we need to combine like terms. So I see we have x's here, and then on the other side, it's very important that on the other side you do it separately. They're not on the same side, so you can't add them all together because this equal sign will always draw a line. I like to, as soon as I have an equation, draw a line down from the equal sign because we have to, this is our scale. This is what we need to keep balanced. So over here we have 5x plus 7, and then that's going to be equal to 4x minus 1x is 3x minus 2. Okay, and we'll continue from there. But adding like terms on both sides if it needs to be done. This might not always need to be done. Step 1 might not always need to be done. Step 3 is to make sure the variable is always on one side. So in step 2, we ended up with 5x plus 7 equaled 3x minus 2. We need to make sure the variable is on one side. Again, I need my line down from my equation or my equal sign. To get an x on either side, we usually get rid of the smaller x. Okay? So I'm going to get rid of this 3x. And how do I get rid of something? An operation that gets rid of something is to subtract. So I'm going to subtract 3x's from both sides. So I subtract 3x. Okay? And then I like to draw a line like this. 5x minus 3x is 2x. 3x minus 3x is 0. So now I have 2x plus 7 equals 0 minus 2. So that would be 2x plus 7 equals a negative 2. Okay? Alright, that's step 3. Step 4 is to eliminate the constant term. Okay, so if we have 12 equals 3x plus 4. 4 is my constant term. Okay, this is my constant. Alright, so to get rid of a positive 4, I'm going to subtract 4 from both sides. And 12 minus 4 is going to give me 8 equals 3x. Okay, this also could be, what if we had 12 equals 3x minus 4? Okay, now if I have 12 equals 3x minus 4, to get rid of that negative 4, that minus 4, I'm going to do the opposite, so I'm going to add, because a negative 4 plus 4 gets me 0. So I'm going to add 4 to both sides, and make sure I have my line down from my equal sign. Negative 4 plus 4 is 0, and I have 3x here. 12 plus 4 is going to be 16. Okay, that's eliminating my constant term. That's step 4. And the last step here is the coefficient, and that in the last two cases would have been the 3, okay? So if I would have added my 4 to both sides here, and I made this one nice, I have 15 equals 3x. So this is my last step. I have to get rid of this 3. If you guys remember from distributing, this is a 3 times x. So to get rid of that multiplication, I'm going to do the opposite of multiplication, which is dividing. So I'm going to divide by 3 on both sides. And I really want you guys to use a division bar, a fraction bar for dividing here. Okay, don't write this little sign. I want you to use the division bar. All right, and 3 divided by 3 equals 1. So I have 1x, and then 15 divided by 3 equals 5. So I have 1x equals 5. And then that, since I only have 1x, or just x, I could also just write this as 5 equals x. I have made or met my goal by getting the variable by itself.